Create a new game object. Call it Polygon. Inside the Polygon game object, insert a new script called Polygon. Inside the Polygon class that's inside the Polygon script, we will need a couple of variables. Sides and radius will dictate our polygon's sides and radius. Add a variable of type lineRender called Polygon Render. Assign it in your editor. We will create two methods, drawLooped and drawOverlapped. In the first one, we will create one point per side and rely on lineRender's loop functionality to connect the last point back to the first one. First, set your Polygon Render position count to be the same as your variable sides. Next, store the number tau as a float variable that equals 2 times pi. This will be used in the calculation of every point, so it makes sense to calculate it only once for better performance. Now, loop through all the positions in our Polygon render. Inside the loop, calculate and assign their values. This code is a more compact version of the code in the How to Draw a Circle in Unity tutorial. Once we're done assigning its positions, we will set the loop value of the Polygon renderer to be true, which will make sure the line renderer connects the last point to the first one. Call your drawLoop function in your update method and press play to see your shape be drawn and changed by your parameters. There are some cases where we can help the polygon to look smoother with our drawOverlap method. The drawOverlap method will remove the Polygon renderer loop and instead do it manually by adding in some extra steps starting from the first one. The amount of extra steps will be dictated by the public integer extra steps. Inside the drawOverlap method, run the drawLoop method. Turn off the line renderer's built-in loop. Add as many steps as the variable extra steps, and finally, map them by starting again in the first position. Now, we just need a way for a script to know which method to use. We will use a public Boolean variable called isLooped, and in our update method, we will check if it is true, in which case it will draw looped, otherwise, it will draw overlapped. Save and press play. You can now toggle between both methods. Overlap method will fix some of the issues with loop method. Sometimes increasing the extra steps variable will help as well. I like to add a width variable and then map it to the line renderer's variable. So that way I can change the width from the script. This actually takes two values for the starting and ending point of the line. I'm using the same for both.